Hello, hello, hello. You're watching the House of Plum. I'm Josh.
I'm Frank. Welcome back.
Well, we have a special guest here, and, well, would you like to introduce yourself, Ben?
My name is Ben Hale.
He's a stand-up comedian. He went to school for it, and he saw that we were doing this show, and he asked me wanted to be on, and I said sure, because nobody else wants to be on TV. So here he is. It's Ben.
Hi, guys.
Say hi. This is our superhero edition of the House of Plum, and we decided to pick this topic because there's just so much controversy out there with superheroes, and I'm not too happy with Zack Snyder's Man of Steel sequel, and I wanted to talk a little bit about that later. But you wanted to do something too, didn't you?
Yeah, we're gonna do some, we're gonna have a little bit of some stand-up done by Ben, and we're also gonna do some unfortunate names of superheroes. So I'm looking forward to that. But Aaron and Tom has some news that they'll like to let you know, and we'll just
First of all, thank you for having us back again.
Oh, we love having you.
Thank you. And
No problem.
we had originally planned to introduce our new band at this show, but we weren't quite ready yet. So just letting you and everybody else know that Aaron and I have a new band. We have sort of a name, but we are very happy that the next show we will introduce the band to everybody, and I think everybody's really gonna like the new sound and the new band. So we look forward to bringing it to you to entertain you and all your Plum watchers.
Cool, awesome. We look forward to it. I tried to get several other bands to come on, but it just didn't kind of work out. One guy I knew, he actually sang really good, but he only did cover songs, and yeah, it just didn't work out for the show.
Now everything we're going to bring here next show will be all original.
All original.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
cool.
We have
Looking
a
forward to it.
creative songwriter, guitarist.
Yes, very
Okay.
creative.
Cool.
Very talented. He's going to be a joy to everybody. He's going to be fun.
That's cool. All right, well, this topic is superheroes today. The reason why I brought it up, like I said, is because when I found out that Zack Snyder picked Ben Affleck to play the next Superman, I'm like, really? I think we're all a little disappointed with that.
Oh, I was so angry. I came so close to punching something out. So close. I was not happy with that at all.
Yeah, I mean, he made a really epic Superman reboot. And now he's probably going to demolish it with this sequel. I don't know. What do you think? Or what do you guys think?
I'll play devil's advocate. I think Ben Affleck is a great actor, and I think he's going to do a great thing with this part. You know, over time, if you look at some of the superhero choices that have been made over the years, a lot of it was met with question, or even worse, you know, outright anger by, you know, big fans of the comic book series and the TV series. So I think you're, you know, without actually seeing what he does, I think you're being a little preeminent on your anger of their pick.
Haven't you seen Daredevil, though?
Yeah, but that was how many years ago?
That was horrible.
Yeah,
I'm not saying it was good,
That
but
was like Geely Part 2.
It still may be a good
I've seen
movie,
it.
but it just seems weird. I don't know.
As a masochist, I'm excited.
Yeah.
Most of my Hollywood experience is like, make me hate the fact that I paid money for this. And they'll probably be able to do that.
Yeah. I mean, I think it still could be a good movie, no question. But then when they picked the new Lex Luthor, was it Jesse Eisenberg or something?
Something like that.
Oh, they should have got Jesse Ventura. That would have been a way better movie.
I just don't know where they're getting it. I don't know. I mean, I guess it's a different approach.
Did you have any problem with Halle Berry playing Catwoman or something like that?
Oh,
I didn't see that movie because it's so bad.
I refuse to see that at a
Yeah.
protest.
Really?
Yeah.
I think it's
Don't
rather
knock it till
entertaining.
you try it.
Exactly.
Well,
If you didn't watch it, you can't judge it. You know, that's what I
you
gotta
said
say.
George Clooney was a bad Batman, and I don't
I
think
did.
so.
I saw it though. I mean,
I saw that too.
Yeah, but
It's
still.
there was a movie I think was poorly written.
Val Kilmer Batman, he was good.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And of course,
A lot of people disagree
I'm
with that
Batman.
too.
Michael Keaton.
But anyway, I mean, that's basically why I chose this topic, but there are other superheroes to talk about.
Yeah.
What do you think of the Marvel universe coming out with all these new movies?
Oh, I am super stoked. I love the fact that they picked Hugh Jackman to be Wolverine because I think he embodies what Wolverine is all about.
Yeah.
Backwoods Australian guy. Right?
I never got into Wolverine a whole lot, and I don't think I saw the last movie, but I like the Captain America, the Avengers,
Oh yeah, I love it all.
Thor.
You know, I've been
Thor
waiting.
was thoroughly disappointing, I thought.
Really?
Really?
I fell asleep in the movie theater.
Which
The-
one?
The second one?
The second one was way worse. But still, the first one, I didn't like it when I watched it.
Yeah, I didn't think the second one was as good as the
But
first.
I think Loki is the key to that show, though. I mean,
Oh,
it
yeah.
is.
Yeah.
He's the real main character. You know, he actually tried out for the Thor part. The actor who played Loki.
I think I've heard of
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes, he
That's
tried
probably why
out for
he
the,
didn't get
and
it.
actually they had some YouTube clips of him trying out for the Thor part. It was actually rather entertaining. Skinny guy, you know, trying to wheel a hammer. Hammer more like wheeling him.
Yeah.
But still, yeah, he actually tried out for that part. But I think as Loki, he's the key character. He makes that Thor character, who he is.
Yeah. I mean, the second one was a pretty good movie, but it's just, I don't know, that stigma like the first one had. But
Yeah. The first one was pretty decent. I like how I kind of like how they're intertwining all the movies together, and I've noticed that every time you watch a Marvel movie, you don't leave after the credits are done. Do not leave when the credits are going because they're going to show you the glimpse for the next movie that's coming out after. And I just find it funny that people are like, well, when did you find out about this movie coming out? Like, didn't you watch the happen after the credits?
Oh, like
you know,
the bad
that last
villain,
movie. It's
you
like,
think
no.
who's
I
dead,
don't
and
usually
then
do that a
he
whole lot.
rises from the crater in the road underneath the rock.
Yeah.
To be continued. Yeah.
No, the best one was the Avengers one where they're all sitting around the what was the place they went to eat, and they're just eating the food, going, Did you remember that scene? I thought
was
that
that
was
at
great.
the end?
That's the end of the
don't
Avengers.
think
Yeah,
I saw
after all
that.
the credits,
Nope.
yeah, they're all
Frank
sitting.
didn't stay till the end.
Yeah, didn't stay to the end. He
Yeah,
didn't see that part.
I know. I
What are
didn't
you
think of
doing
it.
with your life if you're not watching the end of the Avengers
Just
movie?
working.
Well, that's kind of like the Simpsons movie. If you stay till the very end, Maggie
That movie was so bad.
said her first words, sequel.
No, she talked before.
Well, yeah, when she killed Mr. Burns.
She
But,
said daddy one time.
yeah, but she don't speak much. So
That's
you
just
knew
like-
there would be a sequel, and here we are still waiting.
Well, Maggie's a strong silent type.
But that's just like with some other characters on that show that they said they were going to make gay, but wasn't there already a gay character on The Simpsons? I think Mr.
Well,
Burns is.
Yeah, his assistant.
But then they
see.
made one of the sisters gay too later on.
Oh yeah,
Thelma?
yeah.
Yeah, she said she was.
That's how a lot of shows do. I mean, they forget what they originally promised and then change things later.
Well, do you think there's a gay superhero? Like, do you think they'll actually come out with a gay
Aquaman?
superhero?
Well,
Aquaman. I don't know.
that's a touchy subject. I
You
don't
know,
want people to get offended.
if you watch the Justice League Flashpoint, it's a cartoon animated where Flash he gets put into an alternate universe, and Aquaman, he's big, he's buff, looks tough. He's still a douche. I mean, seriously, it's like you have the equivalent powers of SpongeBob, and that's it.
Well,
I mean, like,
your
seriously.
consensus is pretty much in the popular belief because if you watch The Big Bang Theory, when that one time they all dressed up as superheroes and Rajesh got stuck with being Aquaman, he's like, oh man, I don't want to be Aquaman.
I remember that.
Yeah,
episode.
even
That's pretty funny.
Aquaman doesn't want to be Aquaman.
He wants to be Captain Planet.
That's why
So he wants
Aquaman's
to be.
show didn't last either. They made one episode and canceled it. I don't know if you remember that, but CW was going to make an Aquaman show.
But he is an
Oh.
important part
Yeah.
of the Justice League, right? I mean, and that's what.
Well, somebody has to clean the pool.
Aren't they bringing? aren't they trying to do what they've done on the Marvel side over on the DC side, trying to create the Justice League thing,
I
The
think
movie?
I think that's what
movies
they're doing.
type thing? They're trying
That's
to build
why
it up to
they're
that.
bringing the Batman characters into this one, and the Wonder Woman and Flash are aiming towards that. But I
So-
still wish they would have done one more Superman
But they need
solo
Aquaman
movie.
though. They need to have Aquaman, don't they?
Well, they may do that for the next
Well,
one.
I mean, maybe you didn't grow up with it, but I grew up with the cartoon Justice League, you know, and Aquaman.
Oh,
was in it.
I watched it.
And then
when
the Wonder Twins too, you know.
Yeah, oh,
like
yeah.
the
Oh,
Wonder
yeah.
Twins.
I saw all that when I was a kid. They had reruns in the 80s,
Oh,
so
good, good.
it was on USA or something like that.
On
I don't
cable.
know if you remember that channel, but
Oh yeah.
I think that channel's still around. But
It is.
Movies and
watched it
Law
in
and
30
Order.
years.
That's all it is now.
was it?
It's about Law and Order. It's always on that
Oh,
channel.
that's why I don't watch it anymore.
So obviously we all picked some kind of theme here on shirts too. She's got the Marvel.
The
thing going
Hulk,
on,
Captain America, and Iron Man.
and I've got
My
Batman.
favorite one, Superman.
What do you got there?
I got the
You got the Superman.
I got
Flash.
the Justice
Green
League,
Lantern.
Green Lantern, Batman, Flash, Superman. Oh, I love the
He
Green
wanted to
Lantern.
be everybody.
Really? Did you like the movie?
What?
Oh,
The Green Lantern
Oh,
movie.
I loved it.
I did.
You know, the thing that I thought was interesting was having Ryan Reynolds actually be Green Lantern, and you know,
appreciated
like
that.
if you
Yes.
have a superhero that you know has sarcasm, you have to have somebody that does sarcasm for a living, and he's Ryan Reynolds. He uses a lot of sarcasm in his acting and in his comedy, so they just picked a perfect person to be him.
You know who they should have picked for Batman? Brendan Fraser. Is that his name? No?
Brendan
I
Fraser.
don't know.
Didn't he do George of the Jungle?
Yes. Can you
And
imagine
Monkey
him
Bone,
being
don't
scared
And
of
Dudley
Monkey
Do
Bone?
Right. I don't want Dudley Do Right being,
But he
you
could
know,
do
a
all the
superhero.
stunts, and you wouldn't see
I
his
don't know.
face.
I think they should have given
Yeah.
Adam West another shot.
Oh yeah, that's the man, Adam West. He
Uh,
was
I
the
don't care how
Batman.
old he is, but you
Oh.
know.
Congratulations.
I'm gonna quote
to
Poison
Adam West.
Ivy. Geriatric bat. Would that be it? The geriatric bat.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Geriatric.
I don't remember that. What, from Batman and Robin?
Gets called out of the nursing home, right?
I don't know. I don't recall what
It's
you
Adam
saying.
West.
He's got to save
Oh.
the tennis
Adam
ball.
West, right? He's
truck
old.
from
Yeah.
burning.
He's old.
Don't be douching Adam West. If it wasn't for him, that there would be no Batman.
Except there was a Batman before Adam West.
I know, but he made what Batman is today, I think.
Batman before Adam West?
Yeah, the Batman serials from the 1940s.
Oh, yeah.
Is that what you're
The
talking
real
about?
Batman, you guys.
yeah,
the real
The
Batman.
real Dark Knight.
All right, is that what you're talking about? Those serials? Yeah. Actually, I had that at home, and it's a lot like the Dark Knight series. Those serials. They made, I think, they kind of made it similar.
Like
well,
him and the Shadow and then all these dark.
and he would
superheroes.
bring the villains to the commissioner like Christian Bale did in the newer ones too, and everything. So I think the newer ones kind of based it off of that.
So campy versus dark. You know, the campy Adam West Batman, who obviously Hollywood loved because they had such great villains. Actors
Did you
playing
ever
the
notice
villains.
in the cartoon series of Batman, even though they were darker, he still wore the campy blue outfit? Whereas all the TV shows and everything all had the dark
Black.
black
Like,
suit.
yeah.
But
So
so
What about female superheroes?
they don't know
Name
anything
one.
about that.
Who we got? Wonder
Just kidding.
Woman, and I guess Catwoman is kind of a
she's a
villain. Yeah,
She
but she
she's
is
not
kind of
really-
good. She's on the wall.
yeah, she's not really
She's
a
a
villain
cat, I guess.
or
Yeah.
a superhero, you know.
So what do you think about superheroes? Their superpowers, their inhuman thing. That's the thing that attracts me to Batman because he doesn't have any technical superpowers. I mean, he's
Show him
not
on the
super
camera.
strength. He's
Batman.
not super brilliant. He's not super anything.
He's
just-
super loaded. That's what he is.
he's the billionaire playboy
Well, we all
type.
need a white man with high socioeconomic status to save our city.
Uh-huh.
He has a
That's
lot
what
of fun
Batman
toys. Yeah.
Okay.
he
What-
he
We
has
don't have a
pretty
Donald
good
Trump here,
villains,
you know.
though.
That's all I'm saying.
Which I believe in the Marvel world, the only two people that would equivalent to Batman would probably either be Iron Man
Yes.
or the Punisher.
So,
Except
yeah.
for the Punisher doesn't have the money.
Yeah,
but, you know,
Punisher
he's
was
just
more lone,
he
gun ho,
has that
yeah.
darkness to
that
him.
attitude.
You ever watched the
Lone wolf.
Watchmen? You ever seen that
Yes.
movie?
No,
love
I
that
haven't.
movie.
Oh my! You've never seen it. You need to go see it. I
Is
mean,
that
as soon as the
the-
show's done taping, you need to go and watch it.
I got to go back to work.
Well,
at work.
then after work, you
What were
need
you
to
gonna
go
say a minute ago?
and find a copy
I
of
don't
it and
remember.
watch
Oh,
it.
you don't remember?
because That is like really dark. But these superheroes, and it kind of shows their humanity and all this other thing, and
It's pretty wild.
It's a really it takes superheroes to a different place.
Yeah.
So yeah, watch that movie or go read some of the
Now,
comics.
off of the mainstream superheroes, did you ever see that show on, I think it was on ABC or something, called The Cape? It was kind of
I
a
was
Batman
watching
ripoff.
that.
Did you
It
see
was
that?
so hard to watch.
Yeah, but it was the first episode was kind of decent. I never really watched it after that. I mean, I thought they did all right with the first episode.
What about Birds of Prey?
That was bad.
Well, they had the other show.
He
What-
was
what-
just
Like
like a loser, and he was
supernaturals,
like,
people that had
watch my
super
cape fly crime
abilities.
for me.
Everyone had their
So
own.
you didn't really like
No,
it?
Supernatural is a.
No.
It's like two guys. They like try to save people from the apocalypse. Like there's always a different apocalypse happening, and they're hunting demons, vampires, and
No,
stuff
this
like
must
that.
be a different show. I don't know.
So, Gene, back to the Avengers stuff. New movies coming out this year.
Oh,
right?
is it?
Isn't there?
No, it's Captain America, Winter
that's funny.
Soldier,
Yep.
which will have
Yes.
Captain
Definitely seen
America, Black Widow, and I'm not too sure who else. I think I've seen a couple other superheroes that they haven't introduced yet, or maybe some villains.
What about the Beast and who's that rock-looking guy on your cup?
Oh,
Oh,
crap, I forgot his name. He's a part of the Fantastic Four.
Okay,
They're
that's
doing a
old.
reboot of that
That's the
too, I've
thing,
heard.
you guys.
They already made
Yeah,
two.
that's it.
Who's
Yeah.
No, they're doing a reboot of the Fantastic Four
No.
again, aren't they?
I don't think that's the guy from Fantastic Four. Is
Yeah,
it
right
what
here.
you said?
Yeah, there's no one else who looks like an orange
Yeah.
rock man.
Yeah,
What's his name?
Wasn't what?
It's Ben Grimm, and then
Yeah.
they call him the Thing.
The
yeah,
thing.
the thing, yeah.
Because nothing
Wasn't he
feels
part
better
of the
than
Wonder
being
Twins or
gruesomely
something?
deformed. I'm like, hey, you're the
Hey,
Thing
look
now.
at that thing.
Wasn't he
over
part of the
there.
Wonder Twins or something?
No, he was Fantastic Four, because then there's the stretchy dude, and then the fire guy.
Oh,
And the Invisible Girl.
okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
which I brought up before the cameras came on was the guy that they had play Captain America originally played the Human Torch in the two newer versions of the Fantastic Four.
I did not know that.
And I wasn't too happy when I found out about that at first, but I was like, you know what? He did a good job playing Captain America, but he needs to ever have the chance to play that other character to not do it and pass the torch to someone else.
Now, speaking of Captain America, you might remember, what about the old 70s, 80s TV show?
The Captain America
Married
one?
to- yeah, to the new one.
I didn't watch that one. I was a junkie on the Justice League and Superman and Batman.
I don't remember it too much, but I mean, I remember it being kind of corny. It had like corny music, and when he
Captain-
tried to do his superpowers, like it just seemed so unreal.
Yeah, Captain America for me wasn't really a major character.
I was
Superhero
never
I
really
related
in it
to.
that much back then, but I just remember watching it. But, I don't know, did you ever see any?
Well, I think
So-
Captain America's super boring.
Really?
Yeah, see,
too-
for me, you know, like Scooby-Doo and Shaggy were more my superheroes than Captain America was.
The original,
So,
the original was from the 60s.
yeah,
Like,
Yeah.
Oprah's more of a superhero to me than Captain America.
I would
Oh,
have to
look
go with
underneath your seat.
Thundercats.
Is
There's
Oprah under-
nothing.
Thundercats. Oh.
I fell for a classic
Funny.
Oprahism.
You're supposed to be the comedian.
Doesn't mean I'm not dumb, Frank. Pretty
know.
dumb.
Speaking of Scooby-Doo, though, I never understood why Shaggy ate Scooby snacks, dog treats.
oh, well,
Because he
you
was
know,
stoner and had the
stoner,
munchies,
that's
and that's
why.
all that
when you
was
get
there.
the munchies and you've got nothing else around, you know, what can I say?
Back then, I'm sure they
I
were more
just go for
pure
my
and
fingernails.
healthy now.
Have you seen the Scooby Doo episode where it was Batman and Robin on there
Yeah.
too,
Oh,
helping
yeah.
them?
Yeah,
I saw
or
that.
my favorite was the Globetrotters. You know, superheroes, Globetrotters. Yeah, there you go.
I remember that too.
Oh, all right. I don't know if you guys remember this, but I think it was like really late 80s, early 90s. They made a superhero cartoon, and it had Bo Jackson. What's that dude's name? He was a hockey player. Wayne Gretzky, and like some other dude, and like they were like superheroes or something like that, and like they used their athletic abilities to like
Help people.
or something like that.
I know what you're
Sounds like
talking
something
about.
Shaq would do.
Yeah, I think he had a show too, didn't he?
Yeah, Shaq
Yeah.
had, he had a kind of a superhero show, I think.
Shazam?
Shazam.
No,
that's
no. Steel, or something like that, and like that was just garbage. Like, or was it the Meteor Man? Have you seen that?
No, but I've know
All
what you're
right,
talking about.
like
yeah.
a guy basically like he got hit by like a meteor or something, and like got these super abilities.
Or did you ever see the movie My Super Ex-Girlfriend?
Oh,
That's
that
kind
was
of that's what
funny.
reminded me. Yeah, the meteor comes down and she gets zapped by it, and she becomes a superhero as a teenager, and her then boyfriend gets kind of pushed aside, and he wants revenge and take her powers away, and it turns out, they still wanted each other and be with
Speaking
each other.
TV shows, you ever seen the TV show of the 80s called Superboy? I think it had Christopher
Superboy.
Gerard.
Is that
played-
Bill Gates?
Huh?
Is that about Bill Gates?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Oh, was it on Saturday mornings?
It might have been. I
Or
don't
something like
ever
that?
recall
Was
it.
it
I seen.
Live action?
Mm-hmm.
I
It was during the
remember.
Christopher Reeve movies, but
I remember seeing that.
I only saw bits and pieces
Did
on
you see
YouTube.
Did you see where Superman became a vampire?
Mm-mm.
It was weird, and the way he got cured is he like drank this thing and he wasn't a vampire anymore. Then he like forged like a football post into a cross and like was. It was just weird.
No, I don't think I ever.
Have you guys ever watched Stan Lee's Superhumans?
Yes,
Oh,
I
yes.
have.
That's
amazing.
an interesting show. There's some, and of course Stan Lee's the host, and he's out looking for all these, people, these just regular people who have basically super abilities that are beyond even, they're like the top 1% of the top 1%. I mean, these people are just at the very, cutthroat of being just, having super abilities.
They
Like,
had electric charged man.
yeah, Electric Charge Man. I thought
Magnetic man.
Yep.
Stretchy man.
Yeah. The really cool ones were the guy who could withstand incredible cold or incredible heat, and then the one guy who could shoot so fast it was inhuman. I mean, he could pull and trigger and hit targets.
Is it a current show?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a current show. I think they
I've
played
never
on the
seen it.
History Channel.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I didn't mean to plug anybody,
No.
but yeah, it's since we're
Watch
talking
the
superheroes.
History Channel. Watch it.
Hey, the History Channel's awesome.
They have
Watch
everything.
the House of Plum, not the
Well, that
History
too.
Channel.
Well, if we ever get on the History Channel, maybe 10 years from now, they might put us on.
Yeah.
The history of the House of Plum.
All right, now, like, I just want to know, like, if I wanted to become a superhero, would, like, my whole family have to die first to be a superhero? Or, I mean, is there, like, a main requirement? Because if you look at, like, the really, like, top-notch, bad, superheroes, all their families died in some like way or form where like that person was like, you know what, I'm gonna dress up in tights and I'm gonna fight crime.
What you need to do is get on Craigslist or eBay, find some radioactive materials, and then enjoy the rest of your life in prison because you're going to get arrested.
I don't know. Did a Wonder Woman's parents die?
Well, she's
No one cares enough to even know her
She-
backstory. so.
she's a race she's a race of like really
Amazon women.
sexy Amazon women that are also warriors.
Sounds like the time period she was created.
Yeah.
Well, there's actually another one that doesn't have technical super abilities. Okay, I got one for everybody. If you could have one superpower, what would it be?
Flight.
What?
Flight.
Flight?
Teleport.
Teleport.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's pretty tight.
Okay. What about you? Come on, Josh.
Telekinesis.
Telekinesis. So you can tell. You could, but both ways. You just can read other people's minds, or can
Like
you
move
communicate?
stuff.
Oh, so you want to be able to lift cups with your mind?
Yeah, I think it
That'd
would
be
just
cool.
be funny, like, you know, just be sitting there like, I think your house is haunted, then
Oh wow. Ooh, where'd that go?
Nice.
What about you?
Oh, freezing time.
Interesting.
And then I can still move around.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
But then you'd be alone.
Well, if I like hold someone's hand or the shoulder tap, you know.
Oh, you would
Yeah, then
actually
they
bring
can.
them into your
Yeah, if they're
realm?
within my circle, they
That's
can
a
go with.
very interesting one. Mine would be kind of interesting. I want to have like super, mind ability, and maybe not telekinesis as such, but just be able to think. Because
Ooh.
my idea is if you can think of it and you can create it,
Kind of
I
like
can create a lot of different other things. Kind of like the Iron Man idea, or better yet, one of the episodes of Star Trek: Next Generation, where what was the one guy who ended up getting infected by some alien satellite, and he became the super mind, and he went into the
Barclay?
Barclay, yeah, he ended up having this whole creation inside the in the what did that hologram room, and he created this super craft.
you know what that reminds me of is it's a cartoon that I watched, and it's another Justice League cartoon, and that's how was it not Cyborg? Was it? Is it Cyborg? I think it's Cyborg.
Could be.
And he got hurt during an alien invasion, and somehow his body got integrated with an alien supercomputer, and it's just given a massive amount of data.
So basically, yeah. There's another Star Trek. The original Star Trek had one of those kind of ideas too, where the doctor was able to plug in. It was called Spock's brain, where they took Spock's brain away to run their supercomputer, and then they went back down there, and he had no brain, and Dr. McCoy couldn't figure out how to get his brain back because they didn't have that kind of technology. But he plugged himself into their computer, and all of a sudden, brain surgery was like child's play. He could do it,
I heard that
without
was a
even
terrible
a
episode
second
of the
thought.
series. So.
Really?
Yeah,
I like
that's
that
what-
one. But that's more of another type of superhero thing,
I don't think I ever really saw it, but
I mean,
okay. Half hour? Looks like we got about half hour left.
Oh well,
Yeah, should we get started some of our other stuff, you think?
yeah, I think
I'd
so.
like to hear a little bit of Ben's comedy
Yeah.
routine, wouldn't you guys?
And unfortunately, later on, I just want to mention that Tom has to skedaddle.
Yeah, just for a
Yeah.
little
So-
bit.
But
Sorry.
he'll be on next time, hopefully with our new band.
Be rocking
Oh,
out
we
next
will
time.
be here with the new band.
And
Definitely.
he won't be camera shy again.
Oh, camera shy.
Bring the whole band.
Isn't he the one reason why?
No, we were just we just
just
started
not
the band.
prepared?
We just wanted to make sure that we come in here and we were very well prepared to put
Short
on a.
notice, so next
Well, yeah, that's
episode will be
understandable.
ready.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But we're looking for it. But anyway, here's Ben Hale. He's gonna tell a few jokes, and hopefully you'll like it.
Get out my bake statement. So I don't know what's a better name for a funeral home? What's the hearse that could happen? Or in the beginning, God cremated the heavens and the earth. Comedy, guys, Air Fives, let's do it.
Yay!
I want to make a documentary about depression called Suicides Me.
Oh,
Whenever I travel, I carry a lot of baggage. I don't pack anything. I'm just really open with the other passengers.
Wow.
This is kind of sad for me, but my dad just passed. So many kidney stones that he died. He's dead now. That's how that happened. You guys know what eHarmony is? You guys lonely like everyone? I don't know why I'm so air-fiving. That's weird. Just put it in my pocket. It feels like the eHarmony commercials. They're like, well, they met on the internet, so let's make them as different as possible. And they're like, He has a reboot-themed tattoo sleeve. She owns a coffee shop with a pun for a name. Perfect match. He looks like a pug in a System of a Down t-shirt. She looks like chemotherapy Carmen Sandiego. We're finding love. He looks like Hispanic Mark McGuire. She looks like Reggaetron Kim Possible. Fall in love for all the right reasons. I don't know about you guys, but I'm confused by Jeff Foxworthy, because usually when you have that mustache, parents will try to keep you away from their 5th graders.
Oh.
Taking down Jeff Foxworthy.
Taking on Jeff. You know?
It's on my bucket list, which is on a different bank statement. So this is a horrible segue, but I love rape whistles. That's, like I said, it's bad. Not going to belittle, no one likes rape, that's not good. What I like is the abstract idea of a rape whistle is you have the severity of a crime like rape with the banal monotony of an instrument like a whistle, and that juxtaposition is fun to me, so I think we should have more things like that, but you need like a way less severe crime and a more interesting instrument, like a theft tuba or a embezzlement harmonica. My personal favorite, harboring a fugitive glockenspiel. Thanks,
You
guys.
know, I don't know if you realized, but your tag is still on your shirt too, so was
That
that
was
part is
good.
good?
Very good.
Yay.
It's absorbing all my pit sweat.
Well, everybody, that was Ben Hill. He studied to be a stand-up comedian, and hopefully his career will kick off. And hopefully this show will help do that for him. Now I think you want to do some improv?
Yeah, well,
Or at
actually,
least
I
try.
want to do a little bit of improv, so, you know, like, whoever wants to get up here with me and get her done, we can,
Is that copyrighted? Get her done, can we say that?
I don't care, I'm stealing it. Here's your sign.
That's just come in here,
Music
pay up,
for-
pay up.
Yeah.
I've been listening to a lot of
Yep.
blue-collar stuff lately
Hey,
on
when you're
some
ready,
internet
when
radio,
you're-
so, you know, I've been... All right, so we're going to do unfortunate names for superheroes, so, you know...
All right. But
So-
I think Tom has a walkout on us
Superhero?
right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Batman on the go.
All right, well...
That's
Put your
bad.
cape on and
Yeah.
So, you know, do you want
How
to
about I-
stand up while doing this, or
No,
you
I'll
know,
sit down.
you want to sit down? What kind of comedian are you?
I'm a really lazy one.
hey, he works hard, but not hard enough, I guess.
He works hard for that money. All right, so let's see.
All right. Aaron, you gonna take part in this?
Yeah, you want to take part in this?
I'm gonna watch and then I'll learn the rules and how to play.
No rules. You just, you know,
Just name some unfortunate superheroes.
unfortunate names of superheroes.
I'll stand up with you.
Genitalia man.
That's really unfortunate. He
Yeah.
should change that.
Oh, we did something like this in our last show. I forget what it
I
was.
really like the self-inflicted Human Torch. That's a good one. Or what about the Man Bat?
Oh, the regurgitator.
The regurgitator.
I like the idea of a Man Bat who's just a bat whose parents got killed by Bruce Wayne when he fell into that cave. So then at night he just dresses up like a man and loiters around town.
Oh, that's good. Bye, Tom. Thanks for coming out.
Bye, Tom. Have a good
Have
day.
a good day.
Yep.
Or what about Corporal Costa Rica, who's just Captain America's underachieving little brother?
Very good.
This is hard. I can't think of anything.
The walking
no one-
plague man. Ooh.
Mr. Gynecological Visit Man.
Oh. Aren't you supposed to act out the character?
Mr. Plum.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, he's my favorite superhero.
Mine too.
I kind of like RoboCop.
That's
What
a real
about-
superhero.
Real superheroes, like local superheroes.
My mom.
I guess they told me to do this. Our mayor, Pete Buttigieg, overseas. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, he's a superhero. Who else?
I don't really have any.
Well, I still want to think of some more unfortunate names for superheroes.
I had one, I can't think of it right now.
Aqua
We-
Seltzer Man,
Aqua Seltzer Man.
or just Aquaman, really.
Mm.
How about
Is that when it gets dropped into soda water?
The delivery boy.
Delivery boy.
Well, that's not unfortunate though.
Captain I Lick My Toes?
Captain? Is that a fetish superhero?
Yeah. No?
Mr. Pedophilia. Oh, that's wrong.
This is
Joint custody dad.
Oh,
this is one of my friends used. What about Captain One Nighter?
Minuteman. Only after the bar.
can't think of any good ones.
The Visible Woman.
Overachieving son.
The Incredible Vagina?
Underachieving baby.
Hmm.
Alimony mom.
Deadbeat Dad.
There's a lot of them.
Okay.
The procrastinator. In a little bit.
I'm out.
I think we're done with this.
Ronald Reagan.
Barack Obama.
James Gandolfini. Just
The
naming
crackling
people
convict. Well,
I guess we're
You
not
know-
very good with improv, are we?
I wanted to write this stuff down, but I've been too busy with work.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel the same way, but it's drinking.
That's going to get to you one of these days.
So, all right, I want
Okay, Captain Drunk.
Captain Drunk. All right, so like, what
Butt
do you?
dial.
Captain DUI.
Butt Cracker.
Sleep farts. I don't know if that's a superhero.
Dr. Drunk Dial.
Roofie
Cape Cod.
man.
Cape Cod.
Was he a fisherman or something like that? Is he related to Gordon?
No, he's really the Aquaman.
Hawkeye. From MASH.
Seaman. Mr. Seaman.
Oh, that's a bad name. That's unfortunate. Yes, that's a good one.
Mammogram Man.
Mr. Collar.
My favorite, Captain Obvious.
Captain Urinal Mint.
Ooh,
Ooh.
hate to
With a
fight
poop
whatever
poop.
he's
I went
fighting.
to high school with that guy.
Remember Saturday morning cartoons? They had the Crest toothpaste plaque. You could be those guys. Those were super
Timmy
villains.
the Tooth. Remember Timmy the
Yeah,
Tooth?
Timmy the Tooth. Fighting plaque every day.
Lee Majors. That's
Yeah.
another good one.
Yeah.
Mrs. Suicide.
Oh, I got it. Green Lantern.
Not so Superman.
Not so Superman.
Oh, here's unfortunate. Flash, but yet he'll be one night stand man. And then they call him the Flash. That'd be unfortunate
Right.
if you get it. Yeah.
The
Mr.
Thing.
Sunshine.
Mr. Sunshine.
Hump Day.
Hump
A
Day.
guy just named himself Hump Day. I don't even think that guy's a superhero. He might just be weird.
I'm Mr. Hump Day.
Is it a camel?
Yeah.
On Wednesday?
Only fights out with. Oh, excuse me.
Bill Murray dressed up as a groundhog. Super groundhog.
Groundhog.
Yeah, from Groundhog Day.
Okay, this is the reason why we turned it into a talk show.
Yeah.
Let's see.
A chair. A chicken. I'm out.
What?
Totally out.
Moon Man.
Moon Man. McDonald's, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
I guess.
what do you think would be an unfortunate superpower? Like a superpower that nobody would not want?
To save fish.
What?
To save fish.
Lack of hand-eye coordination coupled with like an extreme amount of palm sweat.
I was gonna say bad BO sweat.
You know what I think would be an unfortunate
Every
like,
time you sneeze, you
superpower?
get pregnant.
I know some girls that were like that.
That does not make sense.
Wow.
Literally makes no sense.
All right, you know what I think would be a very unfortunate like superpower? To have the ability to automatically know when your parents are having sex. That would be horrible.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be a superpower, though.
It's like, shut up, get off of my mom.
I would almost think heightened smell would not be fun.
Oh, especially like if you're in like a crowded bus or something.
Yeah,
That'd
you
be
can
horrible.
do without that.
And you probably get a weird smelling fetish and just be like, I gotta find the nastiest stuff.
How about super bowels?
No.
Um,
So instead of armpit hair, you just grow fingertips.
with a lactating man.
Erectile dysfunction, man.
Ooh. Gingivitis man.
That's in Britain.
Shitty Man.
Anyways, I'm grossed out now. What else is next?
Your kneecaps are puppies.
Fungus Man.
Yeah.
How about having the ability to every time when you try to touch a plate of food, it turns into water?
Why would you want that?
That'd be horrible.
Oh, yeah, I forgot the game.
Captain, move on to the next subject.
That too. All right, next subject.
Next subject. All right. Well, and we're thinking about doing a second installment of this. I think it will be for maybe episode 5. I'm in the processes of getting things ready for 4 though. We're gonna do a villain segment, and that probably. I'm not too sure if it's gonna
It
be
might
for
episode
5.
6.
Maybe. Well, in August I'm going to be going to Comic-Con, so I'm
So I
going to be
think-
doing some stuff for that. I'm
I
not
think
too
5
sure
is
if it's
going to
going
be during when you're there, probably,
Yeah.
or before that.
Yeah, so
So.
I'm going to be going to the Chicago Comic-Con, and I'll be going in character, and I'll be armed with a camera. So
Cool. Looking forward to seeing all that.
What are you going as? The Seaman?
I would, but that was already covered up.
Okay.
No, Cape Cod.
No, I'm actually going to do a video game costume concept. So I haven't. I was thinking either doing a tactical version or maybe a Western version of Assassin's Creed. So I mean,
That's
whatever.
cool.
Do a southern version.
A Southern version.
Yeah.
The sombrero and everything?
No, I just meant like overalls. Some like straw at your mouth. Whether you're
Oh.
wearing a hoodie. Hoodie and
All
overalls.
with the head and blade coming out, like.
Or do a northern, and it's just you wear a Canadian tuxedo.
Huh. That's interesting.
I don't think I can get all denim like that.
Have you heard of this place called Goodwill?
Yeah, it's by Harley Rigo there. So what are at these conventions mainly? Like, you just go there and
You guys just dress up?
dress up
and
as the
look
characters?
at superheroes?
It's people that are selling comic books, people that are doing like new comics and stuff like that. There's going to be people. I think at this one that is coming up I think Stan Lee's gonna be there.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. It was either that one. It was either that one or the one in Indianapolis, which I didn't have a chance to go to because I was caught up doing some other stuff.
I'd go, but I don't think I can get off my other job. That's the problem.
I got
Go
a
for a
question.
couple hours. You can get like a pass
Yeah,
for
but I don't
like
want to
20
waste
bucks.
my gas just for a couple hours in Chicago.
Oh, come on. There's going to be girls walking around in kinky cosplay outfits everywhere. You're going to miss that? I'm not even going to miss that.
Chicago also has some great homeless people.
Yeah,
Make some friends. Just hang out, drink 40s with the homeless. It'll be a good night.
You know, we're going to put Superman right here because since we have an empty space right here. Superman and
gone.
Mini Superman.
Can I stand up?
No.
That's his son from the Superman Returns movie.
Yes,
Speaking
yes.
of bad movies.
Oh my God, that was horrible.
I don't know, it had a potential of being good, but
You're basically on a rock full of kryptonite, and
Yeah, well-
and he was his son was the only one that was able to like survive on it.
but I don't know. They didn't have any originality in the film, and I think that's what kind of ruined it.
Yeah.
They made it too much of a love story, and it's supposed to be a superhero thing.
So which superheroes are better? The ones that are from another planet, or
Planet.
the ones that are genetically modified, or the ones that are just like super smart and rich? Which ones do you think guys would be better?
You know,
Well, I think technically Ryan Gosling is all three. Just wanted to throw that out there.
you know, one of my favorite superheroes has to be at least Iron Man, just because he doesn't necessarily have any powers, but he's cocky, he's smart, he can back up what he can do. And
Yeah, but is that just the new with Tony Sparks, or is that how Iron Man is altogether? In like other-
that's how he is altogether. Like he's a cocky playboy that's a genius. Like
I never got into Iron Man a whole lot, so I never even seen the new
I like
movies.
Iron Man. I heard they're gonna make maybe a show or a movie based off his partner, the woman. Is that right? Have you heard that?
Why do they make such corny
actually
stuff in
no. What
Hollywood?
they
Or she's
have
gonna have some.
what they
kind of-
have now is
They're gonna branch it off onto her somehow.
there's the Agents of Shield, and that's a show and she's in it.
Okay.
And they have cameos and stuff like that from other people that are playing different superheroes. Oh, did you know that they're gonna make a Mortal Kombat style game where it's DC versus Marvel?
No,
It's in the
idea.
process of being made.
that'll be fun.
That's cool. Well, we got about a little under 10 minutes left.
Yeah, something like that. Ben, do you got any more jokes for us? Just off the
Wanna
top
give it
of
one
your
last
head?
t-
Top
hurrah.
of my head. Let me think of one.
Come
Why
on,
can't
you can
you
do
shower with a
it.
Pokemon?
Ben. That's
Don't do that. That makes me
Guys, he'll
uncomfortable in my
Pikachu.
stomach.
okay.
Physicals make me uncomfortable in the stomach.
Well, if you don't have any jokes, that's cool. We can
That
do
and
something else.
prostate
I got
exams,
some.
but that's
Okay.
uncomfortably comfortable too.
Really? So,
So next time we're gonna be doing villains.
think.
if you're
So-
out, that's cool.
I'm thinking for episode 4 is I want to do a Transformers segment, and I'm
The cartoon or the
all of it from anything between that GoBots and anything else involving
real life
Beast
Transformer
Warriors and stuff like that. I'm going to try to get a radio personality on here, Mark McGill.
Oh, nice.
I'm in the processes of talking to him and stuff like that. He said he's interested in doing the show. I'm keeping my fingers crossed.
We'll have a band
If-
on
if-
next time too.
Yeah, we'll have
if
some
he
live
doesn't
music.
work, maybe we can get Howard Stern on.
Oh, doubt that. No, he's gonna want some money. It was either that or somebody else. I listen to conservative talk radio a lot, so and he's one of the he does like current updates and stuff like that, and he just talks about like the here and now. But he
Okay.
has his own like thing that he has in the morning. So I figured it'd be perfect for him.
I never listened to 95.3 ever since they took out WAOR.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of talk radio and that. Any kind of even talk shows, I can't sit and watch. It's just
Have
too
you seen
boring.
The Chew? It's real good.
I've heard of it.
Oh, I love it.
It's my favorite.
Is it a talk show or?
Yes, it is. It's kind of like this, but cooking based.
I thought it was cooking
And
based.
all the
I might
segments are
have seen it.
puns. It's
Is
the
it?
best. You're just like, I love the puns.
Yes.
Give me
yes,
more
yes.
puns. The guys and ladies who host the show. I don't know their names.
This is why I wish we were in California and do this for real.
Well, that's why I want to do more on YouTube because we have less restrictions on YouTube
No,
than
we just
do
need to
here.
go out to California.
I don't have the money to go out to
Who
California.
does? They just
Just go
take
to
off. People
Oklahoma.
just
Just become a beach bum, man. Live
Beach
off the
bum.
land.
just take off in your car and go.
Yeah,
Who needs the
that's how the
money?
greats make it.
If I want to live off the land, then I'll like move in my backyard and be homeless.
Like Chicago, there's so many homeless people in California anyway, so
Anywhere you go is your home.
yeah.
we got
So-
your car, so we can live in our car. Well, we're under 5 minutes.
Yep.
I hope you enjoyed the show. I hope you liked Ben. If you did, let us know, and if you want to see him back on, we'll have him back on. We liked him, I think. Did you? Or
Yeah, I would love him to be on a lot more. So
for some reason, it's been hard to get more people on the show. I don't know. I think people are just scared to be on the camera. I don't know what it is.
yeah, and if you get on our YouTube channel, we're trying to do more. Well, at least I'm trying to do more with our YouTube channel. If we can get more hits on our channel, I will give you Frank's number, and I'm not playing around
No.
on this.
Well, I would do more videos too, but it's just hard to find locations to do stuff because nobody wants us to film anywhere. But that's why I thought doing the show here would help out. Maybe get
Yeah.
noticed and
You
people
guys
would
should
want to
just
do it more.
brown bag it on the St. Joseph River. Heard
Yeah, that too.
So
maybe we can call WSBT and they got us do.
I'm actually think there's a couple people there that I want to try to get on the show too.
Really?
Yeah, so it's about time for us to
Yep.
wrap it up. If you can, take a look at some of our stuff. We at YouTube, the House of Plum.
Our
YouTube.
email address, thehouseofplum@gmail.com.
And you can get a hold of me on mine, which is connected with my other YouTube channel. It's a vlogging channel. It's jmfuzey, F-U-Z-E-Y, @gmail.com, and that's also connected with my my other YouTube.
Or you can just contact Ben on Facebook.
Leave your comments, concerns.
Any suggestions?
Yeah.
If you want to help volunteer,
If you want to go have a drink with Ben,
awesome.
Watch
everybody
the
likes
History
Ben.
Channel. Watch it.
But I'm serious.
As long as we're on there.
If we can get up to
Even if they're not.
2,000 views onto our YouTube channel, I will give you Frank's number.
No.
I have it. You can have it now.
it's 911.
And why not? I
Well-
get so many spam calls anyway, so.
Well, gentlemen, you ready to get out of here?
All right.
Yep, we're,
Peace out.
thanks for watching.
Keep it easy.
Superhero.
Put your hands together.